Listen, there's a new kind of scam spreading across India, and honestly, it's pretty scary. It uses a weapon we've really never faced before, artificial intelligence. I'm talking about tech that can perfectly copy the voice of your boss or even the face of your child. And no, this isn't some movie plot. It's a real threat to your family and your savings right now. So we're going to break down exactly what you need to know to fight back.
So just how big is this problem? Well, take a look at this number. Since 2019, deepfake incidents in India have jumped by a massive 550%. I mean, that's not just a small increase. This is an absolute epidemic of digital deception, and it's growing faster than we can keep up.
And an epidemic like this, it comes with a huge price tag. We're talking about a projected cost of 70,000 crore rupees just from deepfake fraud in India. That is a mind-boggling amount of money being stolen directly from regular families and businesses like yours, all thanks to this new tech.
Okay, those numbers are huge, almost too big to comprehend, right? But let's bring it back down to what really matters. It's not about the crores. It's about your parents, your kids, your hard-earned savings. So the real question is, how do you protect the people you love from a scam that looks and sounds exactly like them? Well, that's what we're here to figure out together.
All right, before we can build our defense, you've got to know your enemy, right? You need to understand the weapon that's being used against you. And that weapon is the deepfake. So let's get right into it and break down what that really means.
At its core, a deepfake is just a fake photo, video, or even an audio clip made by AI. But here's the catch. It's designed to look and sound so completely real that your brain can't tell the difference. It's 100% fake. And this is a massive shift, you guys. It means that for the first time ever, just seeing something with your own eyes or hearing it with your own ears, it's just not enough to know if it's true anymore.
Let me paint you a picture. Imagine you get a call. It's your boss's voice. They sound stressed out, and they're telling you to make an urgent bank transfer to some new vendor, right now. The voice is perfect, every little inflection is there, but it's not them. It's an AI clone, and this is happening to people every single day.
Or, what about this? Something even more terrifying. A video call from someone you love. They look upset, maybe they're crying, they say they're in trouble, and they need money immediately. Your heart starts pounding, and your first instinct is just to help. But that person on the screen? They're not real. It's a digital puppet, designed to pull at your heartstrings and empty your bank account.
Now look, these aren't just hypotheticals I'm throwing out there. These are real scams, happening right now, targeting people all over India. Let's look at what's actually going on out there on the front lines.
First up is something called the digital arrest scam. This is where scammers get on a video call pretending to be from the CBI or the police. They'll tell you you're under arrest and have to pay a huge fine to clear your name. But here is the one single thing you have to burn into your memory. No government agency in India will ever arrest you or ask for money over a video call, period.
Next is the one that really gets me, because it targets the heart. It's the voice clone scam. All a scammer needs is just a few seconds of your voice from a social media video to create a perfect clone. Then they call your parents, sounding exactly like you, faking an accident, desperate for cash. The solution here is so simple and it is non-negotiable. Hang up, and then call your family member back on the number you already have saved in your phone.
Oh, I'm sure you've seen these pop up. A video, maybe on YouTube or WhatsApp, showing a famous person, a leader, a businessman, promising you insane returns on some new investment app. It can look really convincing, but it's a trap. Let's be real. If an investment opportunity shows up in a WhatsApp forward, it's not an opportunity, it's a scam. And then there's this one, which is just plain nasty: blackmail. Scammers will grab photos from your public social media profile and use AI to create fake, compromising images of you. Your number one defense here is to be proactive. After this, go into your settings and make your social media profiles private. And if this ever happens to you or someone you know, do not pay them a single rupee. Report it immediately. Okay, so we've seen the threats. It's a lot, I know. But now let's build your armor. The good news is, no matter how good this AI gets, these deepfakes, they still have flaws. You just need to know where to look.
So here's what to watch out for. These fakes have tells. For instance, focus on the eyes. AI often messes up the eyes. They may look glassy, or they don't blink naturally. Look for a weird blurriness around the edges of the face, like by the hair or ears. Check if the lips are perfectly in sync with the words. Or just listen to the voice. Does it sound a bit robotic, with weird pauses? These are the cracks in the illusion. Honestly, the eyes are usually the biggest giveaway.
All right, let's turn these tips into a simple personal rule book, a set of rules you can start using today to protect yourself and everyone you care about. Think of this as your survival guide for the AI age.
Okay, on your phone. Rule number 1, we've said it before, but it's crucial. Make those social media profiles private. Be careful about posting public voice notes. They only need 3 seconds. But here's my favorite tip. Create a family safe word, a simple, secret word that only your inner circle knows. If someone calls in a so-called emergency and doesn't know the word, you know it's a fake. End of story.
Now, when it comes to your money, the rules are absolute. You have to remember that urgency is a scammer's best friend. They want you to panic so you don't have time to think. So if any request for money feels extremely urgent, you can be almost certain it's a scam. Real emergencies, real problems, they allow for a few minutes to verify things. And if you're ever scammed, the first call you make is to this helpline, 1930.
So we've gone through a lot of rules, but what if we could boil it all down to one simple, powerful strategy? A mental model you can use anytime, anywhere you feel something is off.
It's called the Stop, Think, Verify method. It's so simple. First, just stop. Do nothing. Take a breath. Scammers need you to panic. Don't give them that. Second, think. Ask yourself, does this actually make sense? Why would my boss ask me to buy gift cards? Why is my cousin calling from a totally random number? And third, verify. This is the kill shot. Hang up and call the person back on a number you trust. This simple 3-step process will defeat pretty much every single scam they throw at you. The most important thing to remember is that you are not alone in this fight. There are official resources ready to help. And, just as importantly, you have a role to play in sharing this knowledge, especially with the most vulnerable people in your family.
Here are the 2 most important contacts you need to know. 1930 is the National Cybercrime Helpline. Cybercrime.gov.in is where you can file a formal complaint online. Seriously, I would pause right now and save these in your phone. They are your digital lifeline.
And please, please have a conversation with your parents, your grandparents, your older relatives. They are the #1 target for these voice scams. You have to teach them these simple rules. Let them know it is always okay to just hang up if they feel pressured or confused. That one simple action can save them from a world of financial and emotional pain.
Let's look at this number one last time. 1930. Memorize it. Save it. This is the number you call the instant you think you've been the victim of a financial scam. The faster you call, the better the chance you have of getting your money back.
So, after all of this, what's the one thing you absolutely must take away? It's this. The old rules are gone. Your eyes and your ears can be tricked. The single most powerful defense you have now is a healthy dose of skepticism. If a call or a video feels even a tiny bit off, especially if it involves money or a big hurry, there is one simple, foolproof thing to do. Hang up and call them back yourself. Stay safe out there.